Okay, it's that time. It's the end of the movie, and it's time for some ram chip action. Okay.
Wow.
You know what to do, Tom Servo. Why don't you tell us about it, buddy?
Okay, Mr. Patronize. We say something good about the movie and something bad about the movie, and then we get a ram chip. Right, to Sir with Love?
Yeah, and I think I'm going to start with Crow while you adjust your attitude, all right? Okay, Crow, give me a good thing about the movie. Give me a bad thing about the movie.
Good thing about the movie was we got to meet an entire family of mutants.
Right, and the bad thing?
Bad thing was they're so stupid they tried to commit inconspicuous murder on the most conspicuous day of a woman's life.
You, my friend, get a ram chip. There you go. All right, good. Oops, fell out there. Okay, anyway, Tom Servo. Now, tell me a bad thing about the movie.
Well, it was painfully long. The color was non-existent. It was a bad print. It was really hard to watch. Bela Lugosi's already mediocre.
Okay,
career.
okay, that's good.
Total obscurity.
That's good. Now, just give me a good thing.
Good thing.
Get a ram chip. Just give me a good thing, pal. What's wrong? Can't you think of a good thing about the movie?
A good thing. Something is wrong.
Whoa!
Oh, man, Crow, you got to go get my tools. Tom Servo's toasted. This one's fried. Anyway, scientist, what'd you think of that one? Okay, let's see if what we just saw in the movie could really happen. The airplane leaves Krog's Cave at 4 p.m. It flies due north. Tom Servo, what's the estimated speed of a two-person single-engine plane?
Let's see. Assuming a tailwind of, let's say, 30 miles per hour and figuring an average weight of 135 pounds for each passenger, I'd say 123 knots, plus or minus 3% for the drag coefficient.
Are you compensating for a positive Doppler shift?
Of course I am.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so it's 130 knots. How fast would Commando Cody have to fly to catch up to the plane? Crow?
Easy. Commando Cody would need to rev up his rocket pack to 290 knots for 18 minutes. Of course, gentlemen, we're only theorizing here. In reality, it takes only one film edit to advance Cody to the plane.
Right. It is just a serial. Anyway, the whole thing ends in a fiery plane crash anyway.
Whoa!
Like that.
Very nice.
Well, as long as we're talking about reality here, let's talk about that Pumpkinhead for a second. You know, even a ninth grader could see that with all the heaviness and position of the rockets on Cody's back, he'd be cartwheeling his butt all over Southern California.
Right, but Tom, remember, it's just a serial. It's only a show. This couldn't really happen. You know that thing that Isaac Asimov said about King Kong's body being too huge? It couldn't happen physically. He'd crumble.
Yeah, he also argued that the Incredible Shrinking Man could never have been heard because his vocal cords would be so tiny his voice would be ultrasonic. Even dogs would have to go, what? Huh?
But keep in mind, gentlemen, that physics has yet to legitimize the existence of Isaac Asimov's sideburns.
Oh, yes, we see. It's exactly like the Invisible Man paradox. If he's truly invisible, he'd be blind because his retinas would be transparent.
Well, I know one that's even true in real life that's unbelievable. Physics has yet to explain how bumblebees fly. Their bodies are too big for their wingspan. Physics says bumblebees can't fly, but they fly. Go figure, Tom Servo.
Wingspan, body weight, air resistance. Whoa!
Oh, man. Crow, any thoughts on the subject?
What was the question again?
The thing about bumblebees.
Well, sure. Bumblebees can't fly. Big deal. So what?
Oh, man, I got to get more memory in these guys. Hey, Cambot, what do you think of that? About bumblebees not being able to fly?
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Satellite of Love. I've asked Joel if he'd raise the level on my Sarcasm sequencer.
Do it.
Oh, yes. Oh, while you're at it, why don't you keep digging into my back? A warm, relaxing massage with a screwdriver? Ooh, sign me up for that.
I think it's working.
Oh, man, at least we're not going to have to go through that again.
Oh, what a shame. I'd like to go through some of that again real soon.
Actually, I kind of liked it.
Oh, it was all too beautiful, like watching the old New Adventures of Perry Mason or any Monty Markham television project. Ooh.
Yeah, it kind of reminded me of like mornings I'd eat way too much sugar crisp and then watch the Three Stooges and you could kind of smell mothballs in the other room.
Well, it sounds like cozy fun, Joel.
Ooh, it made me feel like I did after I learned that Neil Diamond wrote Red, Red Wine. Ooh, 2 giant scoops of that for me.
Well, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, it had some spots that were kind of slow, but I liked the international flavor, and, well, I had a lot of action.
Kind of reminds me of watching Stallone explain his theory of life on the Donahue show, and you can kind of taste copper.
Oh, no. Watching that movie was like nodding through the entire Jerry Lewis Labor Day telethon, complete with a tearful Dean Martin Jerry Lewis reunion, Mr. Bojangles, and Joey Bishop, and only waking up during the parts of the show that come from the lame-o local network affiliates. Ooh, sign me up for hours of that kind of rip our collective hearts out and show them to us on national television. That's what I want and more of it. I don't think so.
Hey.
Wow, well, I guess we should read a letter now, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, anyway.
Focus.
Help me get him off the floor.
Oh, would you wipe my brow?
You don't look very good, you know?
That's okay. My left arm is a little numb. I don't know.
Yes. Must have been a...
I'm fine. So,
high speed.
what's going on here?
You're rolling. We'll let you out.
Captain, listen to me.
Uh-huh.
You don't realize what's going on. This sort of heat is only generated by a star that's about to die. That's what's happening to Demeter, and we've got to get out of here.
Oh,
What's that? Then it'll explode. Listen, Ken, Colonel Urulin is the only one who knows his way around here, and we're going to have to enlist his help.
Okay, sir. Captain, first we must find out
I'm a
what's
little
wrong with the
woozy, guys.
engines.
All right.
Oh
I have
boy,
no choice.
I'm feeling really bad. Oh
Ken, let's go.
boy, I feel like I'm just shaking off a spooky drunk.
What happened, buddy? It's all over the seat. Get him out of here. Take his leg.
Tom Servo! Oh my God, Tom Servo's dead! He's dying! It must have been that movie! Oh man, we're losing him!
A robot watches a bad film. It renders him unconscious. Next, on emergency 911.
Crow, you gotta step out of Shabner and help me! It means the life of our friend Tom Servo!
But I must finish Tech Wars of Venusia. Must direct Star Trek IX, The Search for Spock's Intelligence. Hooker's a good cop. Oh, he's a good...
Oh, you listen to me and you listen good. I need you to snap out of Shatner. I need you here now. Our friend's life hangs in the balance.
I'm sorry, Joe. I didn't know.
I know, man. I know. But we gotta get our little buddy out of the bone orchard, okay? Listen, I need you to run along and get the defibrillator, and I'm gonna try to get our brother Tommy out of the Badlands.
Okay, all right.
Come on, man. Come on back. We're all pulling for you, buddy.
Hey, Joel, is the defibrillator the thing that looks like a vacuum cleaner or a thing that looks like the battery charger?
It's a thing that looks like the battery charger. Now, would you get it together, man, and get out here? It means Tom Servo's life.
All right,
buddy. Okay, hold on, buddy. It's coming. Come on home, Tom. Come on back, buddy. Clear.
Clear.
Nothing.
Oh.
Clear. He's coming back! He's coming back!
Come on, Tommy!
Sean Dunson up to the plate now. Beautiful day here at Wrigley Field. Boy, let me tell you, perfect for an ice-cold Budweiser. And you know, Lincoln Carpeting at... Joel, Crow, what the heck happened to me?
It's okay, buddy. You're among the living now.
Oh, that was weird. I was walking down a long hallway, and at the end of it, there was a bright light, and a kind man with a beard reaching his hand out to me, beckoning me. And he looked at me as I got closer, and he said, "Hey, buddy, can you spare some change? I want a cup of coffee."
Oh, everything's a joke to you. That's great. We got commercial sign.
We should have let you die.
Life.
Say, Joel, why is that conductor guy, Merritt Stone, been in more movies? He's pretty good.
Yeah! Aha! So I see you too have fallen into the trap.
Yeah, right. Now, why are you dressed like Raleigh Fingers at a Playboy party?
What do you mean by that?
Bro, I'm not sure, but I think he's playing the role of Hercule Poirot, the great detective.
That is right, Joel. I suppose you are all
Wondering why I have gathered you
Don't
here.
you ever step on my line again, please?
Gee,
I am here to solve the great Merit Stone mystery.
That's great, Tom, but we've got a letter here to read. It comes from a Pat.
Oh, come on, guys, please.
Okay, Tom, what is the great Merit Stone mystery?
Thank you, Joel. And now if you will grab the visual aid I have prepared and follow along with me, please.
Okay, got it.
No one is to leave the room. Now then, we all agree that the Gary Busey-like conductor from the Rebel set is Merit Stone, right?
Right.
Wrong! How could you be so stupid? You make me puke.
Jeez, calm down. It's just Merit Stone, Tom.
And what is it that led you pig dogs to the conclusion that it was Merit Stone? Gypsy!
Because he was in Earth vs. Spider and the Tormented?
Wrong! I, too, almost fell for that foolish trap. Joel, Merit Stone's name appears in the credits to Earth vs. the Spider, The Magic Sword, and Tormented. Put them on the board, please.
Okay, got
Thank
it.
you. But the Gary Busey conductor guy physically appears in Earth vs. Spider, Rebel Set, Giant Leeches, and Tormented. Something was wrong. They didn't match. I put my gray matter together, and I realized that Jacques Coslin appears in The Magic Sword and the Earth vs. the Spider.
You have a lot of free time, don't you?
Quiet, fool, taisez-vous. Was it possible that Jacques Coslin was actually Merit Stone, and vice versa?
Yes?
No!
No?
Yes! His name did not appear in the Rebel Set, the Giant Leeches, or Tormented. I was back at the beginning. Then, they made a break in the case. Gene Roth's name appears in the credits of Earth vs. Spider, Rebel Set, Giant Leeches, and Tormented. I had my man. Gentlemen, I put it to you that Gene Roth is actually Merit Stone.
I'm so relieved.
I plan to celebrate with a bottle of Chateau Marmont 52 and perhaps a bit of brie,
Whoa.
some crackers,
Hey, wait up here. If Gene Roth is Merit Stone and Merit Stone is in the Magic Sword with Jack Coslin, couldn't Jack Coslin actually be Merit Stone and transitively Jack Coslin could be Gene Roth?
No, you silly man, because we have a visual idea of Merit.
You don't have a visual idea of Jack Coslin.
Not as such.
Well, then Jack Coslin could be Merit Stone.
And if Jack Coslin is Merit Stone and Merit Stone is in Tormented with Gene Roth, then who is Jack Coslin and couldn't Jack Coslin be Gene Roth?
Oh. We gotta stop doing that to that poor kid. What do you think, sirs?
Well, I'm all packed and ready.
Nice suitcase, monogrammed and everything.
Actually, I got it at Mojo Nixon's garage sale.
Well, you got nothing but bags of rice in here.
Yep, sure is good for you. It's bleached and enriched.
I'll bleach and enrich you. Say, Mike, could you grab my bag here?
Sure.
Just put my stuff in a bunch of these babies.
I see. You got your dirty laundry and a Schmidt beer sign
Of course.
and a whoopee cushion.
Yep, and the food I cleaned out of the fridge.
An open tin of smoked oysters.
And there's some loose paella on the bottom there if you want to dig in.
You're not my new best friend. Stop pestering me. Scram, would you?
Wow, for
crying out loud.
So, Tom, what are you going to do with all the spare ewes you've collected over the years?
Yeah, I just did a head count, and boy, I'd make quite a few of me. 517 at the last count.
Wow, yeah, that's far too much You should be limited to one or less.
Exactly. So I'm just going to enact the self-destruct mechanism I planted in all the me's. Here goes.
Doc, Servo?
He done blowed himself up. Well, more Earth for us, I guess.
What the? Okay, there's my remote. Figures. One of those dumb me's got a hold of it and started playing me.
Well, are you sure you're you?
Of course I am. You could tell right away if I wasn't. Well, I better clear out the rest of the me's before I go.
Servo?
Right here, Mike. Say, have you seen my remote detonating device?
Oh, man. This may take a while to sort out. We'll be right back.
There it is. Well, here goes.